And welcome in to Spearfish Sasquatch Live. I'm Justin Hausman alongside Nikita Lohman. We're set up for a 3-game series here tonight. It begins tonight. It is your Spearfish Sasquatch taking on the Capital City Aviators. Spearfish coming into tonight 9-3 on the year. Capital City just 4 games into their shortened season. They're 1-3. If we look to the Sasquatch, since we saw them last on Tuesday night, they played 2 games in Casper, split them, win on Wednesday night, 16-12, and then a loss last night, 14-6. Nikita, we talked to Coach Demos earlier today about Casper and the road trip. What do you hear?
Well, you know, I think one thing that he talked about was how some of their holes were exposed a little bit. You know, every baseball team is going to have some little hiccups, some holes, some weaknesses in their game. Even a team that has looked as strong as the Spearfish Sasquatch thus far. So it was only a matter of time, and it's natural. You go on the road, you play against a strong team, and some of your weaknesses may start to come to light a little bit. And Justin, the main weakness was the starting pitching.
Yeah, it sure was. We saw both starters struggle on the mound in Casper. It was Beatty who got the start on Wednesday night. That's Carter Beatty. And then it was Evan Hesse last night. Both struggled early. Hesse did not make it through the first inning. Beatty made it through 4, but he gave up 9 runs in those 4 innings. So the starting pitching is going to have to find a little bit of a groove here at home, definitely.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you wake up and it's just not your day on the mound. That's kind of the feeling that there was with Evan Hesse, where he just struggled to find that release point, whether it was release point or where he was landing or how he was gripping the baseball. It just was not right. He got a quick hook. I think that makes it a little easier to just flush, reset, move on to the next one. But Justin, now in tonight's game, they're going back to a guy who's been one of their rock-solid, steady starters this year in Crew Moeller.
Yeah, it'll be Crew Moeller tonight. Looking for him to throw well in his return to the starting position on the mound. You know, we're going to see high-octane fastballs in the low to mid-90s, some good off-speed stuff. And Coach Demos is going to let him go. He's going to try to push Crew, see what he can do, especially deeper into pitch count, deeper into a game. We want to, put a little bit of stress on him and test him for later in the year.
And that'll be important when you consider last night, again, Evan Hesse not able to record an out. So they needed 24 outs from their bullpen. Of course, they didn't play the bottom of the 9th, losing on the road. But still, 24 outs, it's a lot more than you'd like to ask your bullpen for. So tonight, they may be down a few guys. They came in late, got home around 2:30 last night, so guys aren't able to go through the routines kind of the same way. So they're looking for Crew Moeller to throw some length. He's been able to provide that. I believe 5 innings in his last start. So if they can get 5-6 frames out of Crew tonight, they have to be elated.
Yeah, if we look back to his last start on the 1st of June against the Zap that was on the road, he threw 5 innings, only allowed 2 hits, 3 runs given up. They were all earned. A walk 3, struck out 5. It was a good quality start back in Pierre, and that's what we're hoping to see here tonight. We'll take a break. We'll get you set up for the big weekend ahead after this on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, The Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities.
And we're back to the Spearfish Sasquatch pregame show. Again, I'm Justin Hausman along with Nikita Lohman. Let's get you set up for the big weekend ahead. Of course, we're opening up tonight against the Capital City Aviators, a brand new team to Independence League Baseball. They're playing a short 25-game schedule here this summer. They had to extend a little bit. We had 8 games scheduled with the Sawtooth Sockeyes out of Idaho. They backed out on the Independence League, and so Capital City agreed to start their season a little earlier and play a few more games. So that's why we're playing them here this weekend. We were originally scheduled for a 3-game set with the Sawtooth Sockeyes. But they are not in the Midwest. They are out in Idaho playing ball for a different league. So we'll get to know these guys over the next few nights. Tonight's a big one. We've got a big crowd here at the Black Hills Energy Stadium for Disney night comboed up with fireworks night. It'll be a nice, beautiful Friday night in Spearfish.
Yeah, I think there should be some extra energy, and I think this is perfect timing for the guys on the field. When you consider, again, last night, late game, went about 4 hours in Casper, 3.5-hour drive home. So they got back at 2:30. They had to be here at the field today right around 12:30. So some guys, lacking a little bit of sleep, but it certainly helps when you get a big crowd, you get some of that energy. There's going to be a big fireworks show post-game. Gives you that little extra boost of adrenaline to fight through these dog days of summer and the grind and keep things rolling.
Yeah, certainly. And then on the side of your Sasquatch, Coach Demos said earlier today that, we're 12 games into the season now. We're well into... we're 5 games into what is this kind of second stretch of the season after week one. Week one's the toughest, and then you've got You know, you've got a long stretch here in the second part of the season, at least the way that Coach Demas sees it. We're well into that now, and he's really feeling comfortable with this roster. Everybody's been around the lineup a couple of times in different spots, and he feels confident with what he's got. He feels confident that he knows his guys through and through, and that he can put them in the best positions to succeed.
And Justin, I think the only point where Coach Demas might be a little uncomfortable is when he has to put together a lineup card every day. I mean, you had more of a set group of guys in the first week of the season who mashed, but then you bring on another 4 or 5 hitters as the week went on, and now into week 2 and beyond in this season. And frankly, everybody in this lineup can absolutely kill the baseball. You look at a guy like Wilson Kiefer, of course, a returner from last season. He misses the first week of the season. He comes in. All he's done is hit a 600 average, 714 on base percentage. And now that's a guy that he's knocking on the door, pushing for playing time. But again, you have guys like Malachi Lopez, who just showed out tremendously. You have Dominic Torres, who can steal bags with the best of them. You've also got Ben Melendrez, again, those corner infield spots where Wilson Kiefer is going to play most of the time. And now all of a sudden you have to try to find a way to work. There's also 5 outfielders who've been banging the ball around. 3 catchers. Justin, we could go on day after day. This lineup just continues to hit, and, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it sure is. So let's get to know this lineup here as we're getting close to first pitch, just 7 minutes away. First for the Capital City Aviators, they will start with number 16. Their designated hitter tonight is a freshman out of Casper, Wyoming, Ryan Devereaux. In the 2 spot, it is number 10. That is Tanner Seaver, a sophomore out of Coppell, Texas. He's playing second base tonight. In the 3 spot, number 27, that is Clayton McDonald, a freshman out of Clear Lake, Texas. And he is out in right field. Wearing number 22 in the cleanup spot, that is Brody Oilo, a sophomore out of Redmond, Oregon. In the 5 spot, wearing number 7 is the third baseman. That is Brandon Buchanan. In the 6th spot, number 21, out in left field tonight is Noah Piona. In the 8th spot is number 2, the shortstop. That is Kobe Pexton. And rounding out the starting 9 for Capital City is that is the center fielder in Jax Medeiros. Head coach of the Capital City Aviators is Chandler Howard. Now the starting lineup for your Spearfish Sasquatch. Back to your starting lineup here for the Spearfish Sasquatch. In center field tonight, it is Bobo Ian Doley, designated hitter in the 2 spot, Maddox Morrison in the 3. Out in right field is Sam Kwapniowski. In the 4, cleaning up today, is the first baseman, Ben Melendrez. In the 5, out in left field, Carter Towns. In the 6, at second base, Malachi Lopez. In the 7, over at third, the speedster, Dom Torres. In the 8, behind the plate tonight, Kendrick Aragon. And in the 9 spot, out at shortstop, is Ben Fewer. Starting on the mound for the Capital City Aviators is Liam Fitzgerald, brand new to the team. He was added to the roster today, made the trip, and is starting on the mound. And then for your Spearfish Sasquatch, it is Crew Moeller. We'll take a break. We'll be back for first pitch right after this.
Activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff.
And we're back here just in time for first pitch. 75 degrees at first pitch. Your umpires tonight, Brandon and Justin Moore. First pitch from Crew Moeller. 2 Devereaux is in there for a called strike, and we are off to the races here at 6:04 p.m. Moeller quickly back on the mound, and back to it. Another painted fastball, same spot, same result, and it's 0-2 to the Cap City designated hitter. Oh, 2 returns, Moeller. 3 pitches, 3 fastballs. High fastball up out of the zone, strike 3 for out number 1.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that has allowed Crew to be successful in the early going. He's thrown a lot of strikes, hasn't walked a lot of hitters, and it's extremely difficult to string together hits against this guy with that stuff, with that live arm, with the good breaking speed.
Yeah, fastball sits low 90s. That one high, tips away from his battery mate in Aragon for a ball. This is Tanner Seaver. He has finished his JUCO years, fouled that one back out of play. A product of Weatherford College. He's uncommitted in the transfer portal with 2 years of eligibility remaining. The 1-1 for Moeller, put in play, jammed him right back to Moeller. He'll pick it up and flip over to Melendrez for out number 2.
And again, no need to play around with your food. Just come in, fill up the strike zone. One of the things that I think makes Crew so effective on the mound is he's got that slider, and it's such a tight slider. It's almost more like a cutter, where it's easier to control, and it plays off the fastball very well.
First pitch is a perfectly painted fastball on the outside corner to Clayton McDonald. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and Crew Moeller is looking to get out of the top of the first very quickly and get his men back into the dugout and up at the plate. The 0-2, high fastball out of the zone, strike 3, out number 3. It's an easy top of the first for Crew Moeller. We'll be back. Your Sasquatch bats are on the way next.
I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
And we're back here, bottom of the first, due up for your Sasquatch, Ian Doley, Morrison, and Kwapniowski. Nikita, was a great top of the first for Crew Moeller. We hope to see that energy turn over to the bats here in the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that's about all you can ask for. He just filled up the strike zone, showed off the heat, mixed in a couple breaking balls there, but he really didn't need to. And your lineup feeds off of that. These guys are out there. The last thing you want to do is make them stand around in the field for a while, because then you start to lose your head just a little bit. But no, pumped in. What, first pitch was at 6:04, it's 6:08, and Bobo's digging into the box. That tells you what you need to know.
It was about a 2.5 minute inning. Gotta love those. If you're the leadoff guy, so you just want to go get your first plate appearance over, or first plate appearance going. And here it is. It is Bobo Ian Doley stepping into the left-handed batter's box, facing Liam Fitzgerald. First pitch is a fastball inside half for a strike.
And with Fitzgerald, you're not going to see a ton of horizontal stuff, more vertical, fastball, curve, changeup. Of course, the changeup has a little bit of arm side run to it, but
that one down in the dirt, skips away.
But, you know, for the most part, you can kind of stay on that key in there. We saw Carson Dupuis had a lot of trouble navigating this lineup without a lot of horizontal weapons on the mound.
The 1-1 put in play, high chopper out to shortstop. The play not in time. Ian Doley down the mound quickly as Pexton could not make the play. It's an infield single to lead off the game for the Sasquatch, and now up is the designated hitter in Maddox Morrison.
Justin, is it too late for us to do our game?
Oh, it's not.
For the record, my pick is Maddox Morrison. I just wanted to get that in before his AB starts.
For the record, my pick is Carter Towns. Completely forgot about that in the pregame. First pitch to Morrison is about a half ball outside. It's ball one. National anthem kind of snuck up on us tonight.
Yeah.
We didn't quite get through everything that we had planned on. The 1-0 put in play softly on a line, though, and falls fair out in left field. Ian Doley will go first to third. Now he's going to get the wave around home. Demas sends him. Morrison stands at second. It's an RBI double for Maddox Morrison, and the Sasquatch are on the board 1-0.
Maddox Morrison just keeps on doing what he's done all year. For guys who've been here from the beginning, first on the team in OPS, and he actually just got overtaken in ribbies. He's trying to waste no time getting that number back in. I mean, the opposite field power which he possesses is so impressive for a guy who, you know, frankly isn't the biggest guy on the team, but he's got a lot of strength and he shows it off.
He didn't kill it, but put it on a line and put it in the right spot. And it's an easy stand-up double. Now at the plate is Sam Kwapniowski. He takes a fastball outside for ball one. Fitzgerald returns, looks at Morrison, now back in. It's another fastball. It's a little bit of arm side run, and it ran right out of the strike zone. 2-0. The wind is blowing out to left tonight as Kwap puts that one high in the air. Moving back on in right center. That's going to go! Three batters in. It's 3-0 Sasquatch as Kwap has sent one out to right center field.
That'll do.
That will do. I thought that was just a high pop, but the wind must be a little stronger in the upper altitudes than what we had planned on. It just kept taking a center fielder in Medeiros back and back and back, and all of a sudden he ran out of room. 3-0 Squatch, and Ben Melendrez digs in. He'll take a fastball plenty inside. 4-1.
You know, when you get a hot summer night, when you get a guy like Quap, he puts the ball in the air with such great exit velocity numbers. It's tough for the ballpark to contain him.
And with a decently strong breeze out to left, and like you said, it's a good warm summer night, we could see some more balls leave the yard here tonight. The 1-1 to Melendrez is cut on and missed. It's a changeup. He swung over the top, and it's 1-2.
We talked about the RBI race. Well, Quap, some of the guys are fortunate he's played one less series.
High fastball evens it up 2-2.
Because he's got a full head of steam. I mean, the extra base hit numbers are absurd. He's done it with runners on base. And they speak for himself. I think that's RBI's number 12 and 13.
It's a good start to the year for one of the returners. A breaking ball down low brings us full. The payoff pitch to Melendrez is a fastball at the knees, called strike 3. That's out number 1. As Melendrez thought he had ball 4. But that brings up Carter Towns. Partner, you've already cashed in your point here tonight with a double from Maddox Morrison. I'm looking for one from Towns now. He swings over top of 1. That's strike 1.
And let me just say, you've made a great pick in Carter Towns.
I don't know if there's a bad pick on this roster.
Yeah.
Much less in this lineup. It's 0-2 now.
I think if Coach Dimas could bat 15 guys, he'd think about doing it some days.
He would. The 0-2 to Towns. That's a fastball outside. Could not get the chase. And Carter lives to see another pitch. Fitzgerald back on the mound. He kicks and fires. Curveball hung, but put on the ground out to second base. That's a put out. Taken from Seaver to Oilo for out number 2. So 3 runs on the board, but Fitzgerald gets 2 back-to-back outs. And now at the plate is Malachi Lopez. He went deep in Casper, and he went deep out to center, which out at Mike Lansing Field is pretty impressive. Lopez puts this one foul.
Yeah, hand up. Didn't know he had that kind of juice. Dead central?
Yeah, I think we texted each other after it happened and said, Malachi just hit one out to center. Oh, hit on a line right back to the pitcher, Fitzgerald. Look what I found. He stuck out his glove and made the snag. The line out ends the inning, but not before. The Squatch put up 3 runs. We're through 1 complete. 3-0 is your score. Top 2 is on the way next.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
And we're back here, top of the second inning. Crew Moeller returns for the second inning of work. 9 pitches total back in the first. He will face Oilo, Buchanan, and Piona. First pitch is popped back out of play. Strike one. Moeller not wasting any time. He's already back and ready to go. The kick in the fire is another foul ball. That one will get out of play into the bullpen. Strike two. Brody Oilo out of Penn State Brandywine. He's far from home. Native of Redmond, Oregon. That pitch called ball 1-2.
So I guess Justin, you just decided to, meet in the middle.
Yeah, he did. From the West Coast, plays near the East Coast, playing summer ball. Not quite in the Midwest. Pretty close. Cheyenne's close. Nice slider from Crew Moeller. Swung and missed on by Oilo. That's another strikeout, and it's out number one.
And that's what I was talking about in the first. He's just got such a tight slider. It plays off the fastball. It's one of the revolutions in pitching that we've seen where guys are throwing different pitch types with similar velocity and break to the heater because it's harder to differentiate.
First pitch slapped out into right field. It'll drop for a single. Cut off by Quapitz, and 1-out single for Brandon Buchanan. Just took a fastball on the outer half and sent it the other way. It's about as good of a swing as you could put on a pitch in that location. Not a mistake by any means for Moeller. Just a good swing from Buchanan. Now Moeller is in the stretch for the first time here tonight. And he has got Piona at the plate. First pitch is fouled for strike one. This is Noah Piona, another Cali kid out of Aptos, California. Attends Monterey Peninsula College. Did not get any playing time here this spring in his freshman year. It's a 1-1 now, as Moeller couldn't find the strike zone. And he's back. Nice fastball inside corner for strike two. Quick pickoff. Moeller could not get Buchanan. Good competitive move, though. Moeller back on the mound. That one slapped out of play. We'll do it again. Moeller back on the mound. A 2-tap with his left foot. Now another pitch. Fouled into the parking lot. Piona fighting off well here as he gets deeper into this at-bat. Bowler sets again. Another pitch put in play out to Fewer. 6-4-3 in plenty of time. Double play. Gets Crew Moeller out of his second inning of work. And your score remains 3-0. More Sasquatch at the plate after this.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Bottom third of the Sasquatch order. Pull up to the plate here in the bottom of the second. It'll be Torres, Aragon, and Fewer. Torres returns to the lineup as Fitzgerald delivers pitch number 1, squared to bunt, pulled back on a ball. Torres was in the lineup yesterday playing third base, went 1 for 5 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. He's in a 1-1 count now here after a called strike. Looking to lead off, create some chaos on the base paths. 1-1 skied. Will exit the infield out into shallow center, taken in by the shortstop in Pexton for out number 1. Now here comes the money. Kendrick Aragon for his first at-bat.
I'm sure we said it already, but great walk-up song.
Yeah. I think we spent a good part of the first week talking about everybody's walk-up songs. Aragon, first pitch. Out into left field. Nice little hello to Liam Fitzgerald on the mound. A 1-out single brings up the bottom of the order in Ben Fewer.
Now batting for the Sasquatch, number 3, shortstop Benjamin Fewer.
Sometimes you just got to go after the first fastball you see. Is it in the zone? Is it in a place that you can do some damage with it? And he pulled it out on a line into left field. He leads off first base. Good. Average lead. Now a pick over. Not in time. Fewer now in. First pitch. Called strike at the knees. It's a very modest night for Ben Fewer last night in Casper. 0 for 2. Did walk twice. Came around to score. Also picked up an RBI without a hit. Another check over to Aragon, not in time. Fitzgerald back on the mound, looking towards Fewer. This one skied out into medium depth left center. It's pulled in by Medeiros for out number 2. That flips over the order.
Back to the top of the lineup for your Spearfish Sasquatch. It's number 1, Bo Ian Dooley.
Back to Ian Dooley. Led off the game with a single, came around to score. Very next at bat with a Maddox Morrison double. More. First pitch from Fitzgerald is a fastball outside. Nice take.
And Bobo, another guy who went yard, showed off some juice that we didn't realize. We were unfamiliar with his game a little bit. I mean, we've talked so much about how he's, this is a great contact guy. He sprays the ball to all fields. Well, how about turning on and hitting a nuke down the right field line? Everyone in this lineup can hit the ball out of the yard. That's such a rare trait to have.
Another pick over to Aragon. That one much closer, but still safe at first base. It really has been fun to see power up and down the lineup. Unfortunately, we weren't in Casper with the team to see both Bo and Malachi tee off. Fitzgerald back, he kicks and fires towards Ian Dooley. Now a back pick down to Aragon. And he is living rent-free in the mind of this Aviators defense.
Interesting to see as a catcher. Not the fastest guy on the team, but if you don't pay attention, he can take off.
The 3-0 is in the zone, strike one. You know, I don't know anybody, haven't come to see anybody on this roster yet that can't steal a bag. Now Aragon does take off. It's a hit and run out the other way. Ian Dooley pokes one out into left, but it is taken in on a line. We're complete through 2. Your score remains 3-0. More is on the way next.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Back here to the away half of the third, bottom third of the order due up. It is Chai, Pexton, and Medeiros. First pitch is a slider from Crew Moeller. Swung on and missed for strike one. This is Caleb Chai, the catcher, tonight for the Aviators. a guy coming out of Hawaii. Haven't seen that yet here in the Independence League. He spent his freshman year at Centralia College. Has since entered into the transfer portal. 1-1 is a called strike. Down towards the bottom of the zone. We're 1-2.
And I think that's one of the most fun things about Independence League baseball is these games are high stakes. These guys are looking to move up to the next level. Every at-bat matters.
1-2. Another slider cut on and missed. Chai goes down swinging. And now up is the shortstop in Paxton.
Number 2, shortstop Kobe Paxton.
Kobe, another Casper, Wyoming guy. He's an attendee of Western Nebraska College. Still looking for his first Independence League hit. Puts the first pitch on the ground out to Malachi Lopez. Picked up and thrown over for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Crew Moeller. And now up to the 9 hole. It's the center fielder. It's Jax Medeiros. First pitch for Moeller. Nice fastball on the outside. Black, strike 1. The 0-1 is a nice off speed now down low. Got a swing and miss out of Medeiros, so 2. Crew Moeller looking for 3 very quick innings here to start off his day. The 0-2. Slider outside. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. And the side is retired in the top of the 3rd. We'll be back. Squatch return to the plate after this.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus where Black Hills has a partnership with SURF, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
2-3-4 due up here in the bottom of the 3rd. Maddox Morrison digging in for his second at bat. An RBI double back in the 1st. Got the Squatch on the board. Now he's back in to face Liam Fitzgerald another time. First pitch fouled out of play over to the parking lot on the 3rd base side for strike 1.
Yeah, and we saw last time up, Maddox drive a breaking ball down the left field line, stayed back, just a textbook piece of hitting.
That pitch evens us up 1-1.
And it feels like the theme of the season has been complete hitter. That's a telltale sign of a complete hitter right there.
Yeah, going the other way on a line. That one fouled back again. We are 1-2.
And to add on, going the other way on a line on a breaking ball. So he stayed back, identified the pitch early, knew he was going to hit the back door, and knew exactly what to do with it. A lot of guys will roll over there.
The 1-2 is caught on and fouled. Yes. I almost thought he was walking back to the dugout, but it was a really slow walk. But he turned around and we're doing again. We are doing it again.
The old strike three deke. Usually we see the home run robbery, but a little unorthodox.
Another 1-2 from Fitzgerald is a chopper through the infield. It's got eyes, and we'll find center field. 2 for 2 for Morrison. Another good piece of hitting. Another pitch that he didn't quite kill, but sometimes you just hit it in the right spot. And now up is a man who's already shown off his power here today. It's Sam Kwapniowski. A 2-run home run back in the first got us where we're at here, 3-0. First pitch from Fitzgerald is a fastball just off the outside part of the plate. 4-1. The check over on Morrison at first isn't competitive. More of an easy pick. Fitzgerald, couple of toe taps. Now he delivers back home. It's a fastball up and away. It's an easy take for Quap. Now a 2-0 advantage hitters count. The runner at first. Do you pitch to him here?
I wouldn't give in.
That one off the end of the bat. Fouled towards the third base dugout. It's 2-1 now.
It'd be one thing if there are runners at second and third or a runner at second and first base is open, but you don't want to walk the first two guys, especially with Ben Melendrez in the on-deck circle who can, make it a 6-0 game in a hurry.
The 2-1 hit hard just off the glove of Fitzgerald. It skips out past the second baseman and Seaver. And everybody's safe. Call it a hit. That's just kind of an awkward play.
Yeah, the reaction time is quick. He hit that ball pretty hard.
And I think when it hit the glove of Fitzgerald, it got some topspin or something that it just kind of fooled Seaver out at second base and took a weird hop off to his left, his glove side. Couldn't get glove on it. Now there's runners first and second, no outs for Ben Melendrez. Fitzgerald looks back at Morrison at second and gets a big swing and a miss at the plate from the Squatch first baseman. Fitzgerald, another couple of toe taps, looking back at Morrison twice. Now we'll pick up and go home. It's a pitch in the dirt, probably a changeup. Or even here, one apiece.
We're seeing the continued reluctance to throw Ben Melendrez fastballs in the strike zone. And that's been the one area when we talk about team-wide little holes, things that need tweaking. That's the one thing where we've seen Ben Melendrez out in front of breaking balls a bit. He's also done a good job on some of them, staying back, shooting them the other way, shooting some over the fence. But, this is a guy who, when his first year of collegiate baseball, hit 217, and he bumped that number up to 360 as a sophomore. So, just getting more time, seeing things. He's such a hard worker. He goes about his craft in such a professional way that in a few weeks here, he's going to be mashing breaking balls.
We return to the 1-1 from Fitzgerald. It's fouled off the knob. Make it 1-2 now. And that's something that Coach Demos talked about right as Melendrez was getting into town here in Spearfish, is that he really wants to work on patience with Ben here this summer. So that's going to make him even more of a complete hitter. The 1-2 is put on the ground and took a skip off the lip of the infield grass. It's into left field. 1 run will score. It is 4-0 Sasquatch.
2-strike approach, that's something the team has talked about. Well, you get to 2-strike count, you get a breaking ball, which you swung and missed on earlier, shorten up, put it in play, and good things happen. You know, this infield can play tricky sometimes, especially with the lack of rain that we've had. So, you know, you never know when you're going to get a funky hop and put some more runs on the board.
Yeah, this infield isn't super clean. There's lots of little dips and divots, and sometimes you can get weird skips. Carter Towns returns to the plate. He grounded out to second base. Back in the first. But now he's got runners on the corners. Still no outs here in the third. In an 0-1 count. It's a pitch in the dirt. Or even here at 1. It was Towns who pinch hit yesterday, went 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And he sees a fastball right on the outside black, and now it's 1-2. Fitzgerald looks over at Melendrez at first, now delivers home. Another pitch tipped off the end of the bat with a little bit of spin on it. But it finds the third base dugout, and we'll do it again. Here 1-2. Fastball outside. Good take by Towns. We're even now. Fitzgerald a long look in. Now he's set, going back home. Curveball hung in the strike zone a little bit, put out to left center, and nobody saw it. It found the wall. It'll be 1 RBI. Now the play at the plate is not in time. Melendrez scores from first. And it is 6-0 Sasquatch.
Yeah, it didn't look, it looked pretty innocent off the bat, Justin, but he just put it in a spot in between them. The sunlight is shining in. I don't know how much of a factor it is out there in the outfield. It must have been. That being said, it's a beautiful day, but it is a high sky. There's not a lot of clouds. That baseball can blend in with the light blue backdrop. Carter Towns will take a double. You will as well, Justin.
I will. 6 for 6 now on the season in my picks to get a hit. Maintaining that ever important 1-run lead, or 1-point lead, I should say, rather, on you, Nikita. And now Malachi Lopez fouls off. First pitch of his second at bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's plenty of season left. I'm sure I'll find one on you.
One of these days I'll get one wrong. Fastball inside, another nice take. This one from Lopez, and we're even here, 1-1. Fitzgerald back set. Another pitch, this one up out of the zone. 2-1 now to the Squatch second baseman. Two-1 is tipped away, foul. Lopez in his day yesterday. Another start at second base, went 1 for 4. Really was a quiet day from the lineup yesterday. I think just one extra base hit, if my memory serves me correct. Couple of hits to go around the lineup. The 2-2 to Lopez is turned on, chopped foul. Right past Coach Demos. Wind is still blowing out to left here. Fitzgerald left that one in the zone. It's a curveball back. It's going. It's gone. Malachi Lopez with his second home run of the week. It's 8-0 Sasquatch.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, dead center. Here, an absolute shot. He pimped that one, Justin.
I would too, Malachi.
And we've seen a couple cement mixer breaking balls, which the Sasquatch have made Fitzgerald pay for. Just a curveball, which catches way too much of the plate.
First pitch to Torres is lifted out into left field. Taken in easily by Piona. It's out number 1.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 16, Kendrick Aragon.
You know, I said back in the first that we were going to probably see some balls leave the yard today. We've got 2 now. Kendrick Aragon returns to the plate. First pitch dumped out into left field. It takes a skip. And it's a stand-up double for Kendrick Aragon. So that is 2 pitches, 2 hits for Kendrick. Picked up a single on the first pitch of his at-bat just last inning.
Yeah, we've seen him from him this year. He's kind of got a knack. He jumps on the first pitch he sees. And it makes sense with the uptick in breaking balls thrown from pitchers across the board. Why not be aggressive early?
Now a runner in scoring position for Ben Fewer. He's going to dump one in out to right field. Another tough skip off to the right. Aragon around third. It's another Squatch run. And they keep on rolling here in the third. The 9-0 lead leads to a mound visit here. I don't see any movement out in the bullpen. So I don't think the Aviators are coming out to get Fitzgerald. I think they're just out to settle down a little bit.
I'd say that swing right there from Ben Fewer is the quintessential Ben Fewer experience. Runner in scoring position, you know what that means. Puts bat to ball, finds outfield grass. I think one of the most underrated aspects of launch angle, Justin, something that people love to talk about a lot. Well, they always think of launch angle as crucial for power. No, getting base hits, launch angle is just as important. When you think about it, you send a ball between that 8 and 20 degrees, even if you don't hit it hard. Those are the bloopers which find the outfield grass, whereas slow ground balls in the infield, those are outs 10 times out of 10.
All you have to do is get it over the infield and in front of the outfield, and you've got yourself a single more times than not. The lineup has flipped back over. This is the 9th man to reach the plate here in the third. It's Bo Iandoli. It's a ground ball out to second, the 6-4, and now the 3 is in time. It's a double play to end the inning, but the Sasquatch put up 6. It's a 9-0 lead here through 3.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
top of the fourth at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Again, it's a 9-run lead for your Spearfish Sasquatch. We're back to the top of the order as Crew Moeller has seen the minimum through 3. Not a perfect game. Did allow a single back in the second, turned it into a double play. Got out in just 3 hitters. It's Ryan Devereaux back at the plate. He struck out to lead off the first. And he swung over the top of one to start off this second at bat. Now one skied out to center field, back on it, and still back on it is Iandoli. He got burned. He'll field it off the wall, throw it back in, but it's a double for Devereaux.
Ryan Devereaux mashed this season, came into this game with good numbers on the young summer thus far. He's continuing to get the job done.
Yeah, he put up good numbers with his spring season, his freshman season at Hawking College. Now up is Seaver, the second baseman. Grounded out back to Moeller, back in the first. And he sees a breaking ball outside the strike zone to start off here in the fourth. Moeller will disengage. He wants a different pitch. The 1-0 had some sort of arm side run to it, and it's 2-0. Moeller back to it. Got a swing and a miss. Think that was a changeup?
Yeah, looked like a changeup to me.
Yeah.
And swing of the miss seems like the theme of the night. The amount of whiffs that Crew Moeller is getting on pitches both in and outside the strike zone, extremely impressive.
Now the 2-1 for Moeller is down and in. Picked up by Aragon. It's 3-1. Moeller at risk of his first walk of the night. This is his first 3-ball count of the night. Through 3 innings, he only threw 4 balls. The 3-1 is up and away, ball 4. 2 leadoff base runners to start the fourth for Crew Moeller.
Don't worry, I won't call announcer's jinx. I don't think it applies there.
I don't think it does either. We're just talking about storylines. Runners first and second, no outs, and a pitch up out of the strike zone to Clayton McDonald. He struck out in the first. 1 of 5 Crew Moeller strikeouts here through the first 3 innings. It's a breaking ball, tried to backdoor it, could not get there. Make it 2-0 now. And Moeller got to find his way back into the strike zone here with the 9-run lead. Moeller kicks, fires. That's a fastball in the zone. Strike 1. So only allowed 2 hits. 1 in the second, now 1 here in the fourth. This is really the first sign of trouble. It's not a jam yet, but it could be with another base runner. 2-2 now to McDonald after the foul ball out of play. Moeller looking for the ever-important first out. Looks back at Devereaux, looks again. Now that one fouled. It's a pitch inside. Could not get the swing and miss from McDonald. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of attempted pickoff back at second. Devereaux's got a pretty aggressive lead. Nothing. Moeller just wanted the batter. It's a changeup in the dirt. Gets a swing and miss from McDonald, and it's out number 1.
That is a filthy pitch right there. I mean, changeup fully in the dirt, but it's this deception, the amount of movement on that pitch paired with the velocity on the fastball. You got to start early.
First pitch. Given chase is Melendrez. Does not get there. This is the first baseman, Oilo, at the plate. He struck out to lead off the second inning. Another pitch from Moeller is poked out into left field, but taken in by Carter Towns. Good defense, positioned perfectly. And the line out gets Moeller one step away from getting back into the dugout. Braden Buchanan back at the plate. Now a chopping ground ball, and it's going to roll foul. Good play by Aragon and Torres to let that one play out, as that would have been a pretty easy infield single for the third baseman Buchanan. He's 1 for 1 on the day, got a single back in the second, was cut down in a double play the very next at bat. Now digging back into the batter's box in an 0-1 count. Crew Moeller kicks and fires. It's a pitch low, 1-1. Another one that's going to dump into center field. Buchanan is 2 for 2, and he's just picked up an RBI. Iandoli looked at the play at second. Excuse me, that's the play at third. Nothing doing. There's runners on the corners, 2 outs in a 9-1 ball game.
And that's the difference you see the second time through the order, where you get that breaking ball on the outer half, but you've seen it before. It's not the A swing, but he stays with it enough. He's just on time that he can just kind of float it out there.
The leadoff double does come around to score. Now this is going to be a ground out back to Moeller for Piona. The inning is over, but the lead is cut to 8. 9-1 your score. The Squatch back at the plate after this.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Back to Disney night here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. The Squatch returned to the plate with Morrison, Kwapniowski, and Melendrez. They led off the third. And leading off the third, they each got singles. Melendrez picked up an RBI, and it led to a 6-run inning. The designated hitter, Maddox Morrison, steps back in, 2 for 2. on the day. One extra base hit, a double in the first. And RBI also back in the first. Fitzgerald back out for his fourth inning of work. Morrison pokes one over towards Coach Demos. It falls foul for strike one. Morrison takes a changeup outside. 1-1. Morrison has had good pitch recognition all game long. That's a fastball fouled off.
Good pitch recognition, and I think if we got a spray chart of all the pitches he's seen, everything has been on the outer half. I don't think he's had a single pitch on the inner third. Makes sense. Slower velocity, want to try to get guys to roll over.
That's how I made my living in high school. The 1-2 is popped out into left field and taken in by Piona for the out. Back up is Quap. Also 2 for 2, one extra base hit, a towering two-run shot back in the first. Single in the third, and he takes a ball outside here in the fourth. The 1-0 is hit hard on a line, but will get foul. Could not keep that pitch fair. And we're even up one apiece. Nice take by Quap. Is another ball, 2-1. Now another pitch hit out into the left center gap, giving it chases Medeiros, but he can't find it. Quap is around second. He wants third, and he will get there. It's a multi-extra base hit day for Kwapniowski. He's got a one-out triple. And now another runner in scoring position for Ben Melendres.
Now batting for the Sasquatch, number 34, Benjamin Melendres.
Melendres 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Picked up an RBI in the third. Looking for another one here in the fourth. High fastball buzzes the tower. Gets a reaction from the nice full crowd here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. The 1-0 to Melendres is chopped foul on the ground. Make it 1-1. Stepping back into the batter's box and a 1-1 count. He punches one out to right field. That will find the grass. It skips almost to the warning track. Melendres takes the turn for second. It's another hit. It's another RBI for the Squatch first baseman.
He does a nice job right there, reaching out, knocking one down the right field line. We've seen him again out in front a little bit. That's sort of been his bugaboo as a hitter, but right there, just reaching out, hitting one the other way. That's exactly what you want to do when you've been struggling with that type of pitch.
Let the baseball travel well. And I think we're going to see a pitching change here. We will. Fitzgerald gets the hook after the Squatch return to pick up their pitcher, get that run back here in the fourth. We'll take a break. We'll meet the new guy on the mound after this.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Taking the place of Liam Fitzgerald on the mound is Gunnar Campbell, a 17-year-old out of Odom, Georgia. He's committed to Gordon State College. He's a 6-foot freshman, pitcher and a utility player for the Aviators.
And Liam Fitzgerald, just a good old-fashioned shellacking from the Sasquatch lineup. He didn't walk guys. He threw the ball in the strike zone. He did what he could to get outs. Sasquatch just had his number. He ends up 10 runs on 13 hits. All 10 of those runs are earned. Again, 0 walks, 1 strikeout. And Justin, if there's any way to get beat, you'd rather that. You go down fighting, you throw pitches in the strike zone, and they just take better hacks as opposed to, you know, letting guys on base for free, because hitting is hard. You don't want to give up free base runners.
Yeah. Giving up free base runners always makes the shellacking worse, especially if your opponent is hitting you around, because that run total can explode. The 10 earned runs not finished yet. He's responsible for the man at second base in Ben Melendrez, and now it is Carter Towns at the plate to take on this new arm in Campbell. The first pitch is a fastball high, just off the top corner for ball 1. Towns 1 for 2. 2 RBI double back in the third. That pitch down and in to the lefty, 2-0 now. Campbell, a long look into his catcher. Now will take a peek back at Melendrez. Sets and fires. This one inside corner. Caught it for a strike. Another pitch inside is 3-1. I don't have any scouting report on Campbell. At least on the pitching side, I don't have any pitching numbers for him at all. Another pitch inside. It's a 5-pitch walk to start the day for Gunnar Campbell, and there are 2 men on for Malachi Lopez. He's already had a good day. 1 for 2, a 2-run home run last inning. The wind is still blowing out to left. Aviator defense playing him pretty straight up, although there is a massive gap in right center field. First pitch to Lopez is plenty high. The 1-0, Campbell looks back at Melendrez twice. Now a breaking ball, plenty off the plate. 2-0. Malachi Lopez is getting Ben Melendrez and Lawson Ward treatment right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a power surge. 4 extra base hits in 3 games now.
That's a fastball inside, but it's uncompetitive. 3-0 now to Lopez.
Think he gets the green light?
I would. Why not? When you're hot, you're hot. A 3-0 is on the corner for strike one.
Well, we'll never know.
We
because
will.
no one's swinging at that on 3-0.
No. If you do, you'll never get the green light ever again. 3-1 now to Lopez. Put out a diving stop by the shortstop in Pexton, but cannot make the throw. Lopez reaches first base, and the bases are now juiced for Dom Torres.
Dominic Torres.
That's a tough play for Paxton to make. Made a great diving stop, but the throw pulled the first baseman Oilo off the bag. First pitch to Torres is out of the zone, ball one. Two 2-0 now to Torres. Another pitch high. Torres now seen 3 pitches plenty out of the strike zone.
Yeah, nowhere to put him.
This is probably where you give a red light. Bases juiced. And it's fastball up. It's a walk and an RBI for Torres. Melendrez does come around to score. That will finish the line score for Fitzgerald. He does allow 11 earned runs in 3 1/3 innings pitched. 2 runs come across here in the 4th, and now Kendrick Aragon at the plate, 2 for 2. Both of his hits came on the first pitch. He went hunting for the first pitch here in this 3rd at-bat. Could not come up with it. It's a swing and a miss on a high fastball for strike one.
Yeah, interesting to see him first pitch swinging there after a 4-pitch walk with the bases juiced.
He knew if there was something close to the zone, it might be the only chance. And Kendrick Aragon is not here to walk. He's here to hit. The 1-1 count now is a fastball plenty high. Make it 2-0.
And you know, it really is a funny difference because we talk about how Kendrick will swing at the first pitch and get a knock, but he also is near the top of the team in pitches seen per plate appearance. So when he doesn't get a hit on the first pitch, he works deep counts just about every time.
He's got a 2-1 count now. And that's a breaking ball. Caught the outside corner. We're knotted here to a piece to the Spearfish backstop. The 2-2 to Aragon is plenty in the dirt. Nice block by Chai. And we're full now. So, like you said, he's worked a deep count. And again, nowhere to put him. The payoff pitch is a fastball high up onto the zone, swung on and missed by Aragon. And that's out number 2.
Honestly, probably not the pitch that Gunnar Campbell wanted to throw right there. Didn't exactly nail the catcher's target, but hey, you get a guy off balance, it'll work out.
Ben Fewer puts that one on a line. It'll drop in the left center gap. 1 run scores. Lopez is around third. Now Torres. Fewer will pull up at second with a bases clearing double. 3 more runs on the board. And it is 14-1 Sasquatch.
Coming into this one, Justin, 3 losses for the Sasquatch after the first 2. Next game, they scored 14 runs in each. Here we are in the 4th inning.
14 runs.
14 runs. And I have another stat for you, Justin. In games coming into today where the Sasquatch had homered, they were 7-0, 2-3 in games where they did not. Well, you see 2 more home runs today, and you see a team which is well on their way to a win.
That's one thing. In all 3 of their losses, they've come back to play well the next day. I think it's pretty easy to say all 3 losses can be attributed to 2 things. For one, the pitching struggled. For 2, the hitting struggled. Just nothing was really working in all 3 of those losses. We came back to see the next day after a loss, everything that didn't work the day previous kind of clicks back together for another win. That's a great way to kill losing streaks. Come back out of a loss and just play good fundamental baseball. Ian Doley back at the plate. He grounded into a double play to end last inning. He is in a 1-1 count here to Gunnar Campbell. One now to Ian Doley is plenty high. 2-1 now. Ian Doley digging back in. 1 for 3. A single came around to score back in the first. Has not reached since. So line out. And like I said, the double play. 3-1 now to Ian Doley.
I'm going to make a call here. I see a line drive, left center field, base hit, Ben Fewer scores.
All right. We'll see how it goes. 3-1. Line drive out to right center field. It'll find the wall. Ian Doley around second. Fewer will score. It is 15-1 Sasquatch. Partner, that is as close as you can get. And you're still wrong.
Just had the side of the field wrong.
Instead of pushing one the other way, he pulled the line drive and found the Nelson Chiropractic sign out in right field. Well, we've done it again. We've officially batted around. And we have a pinch hitter at the plate. Hitting in the place of Maddox Morrison in the designated hitter spot, it is J.J. Manuel. Lumberjack style, no batting gloves for his first plate appearance. Quick 0-2 hole here.
Were you a batting gloves guy when you hit?
I was.
Me too.
The 0-2 to Manuel is fouled off again. Good, healthy swing. And he'll see another pitch. That one down in the dirt will skip to the backstop, and it's an easy bag for Ian Doley. 1-2 now to Manuel. Skied out into left field. Under it is Piona, and he will make the play. The fourth inning comes to a close. It's another 6-run inning for the Sasquatch. That's 2 in a row to make it 15-1. Top of the fifth is on the way next.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument.
Got it. We're back here to the top of the fifth. At the plate right now, it is Caleb Chai. He is in an 0-1 hole. It's also 0 for 1 on the day, a strikeout back in the third. Another pitch, this one down in the dirt. Skips away from Aragon, 1-1 now. The Aviators rallied in the fourth, put up a couple of hits to knock one around. The Sasquatch return with 6 runs of their own. And Krumoller's just got to be feeling free out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the whole world at his fingertips.
1-2 count to Chai. Another swing and miss, and another strikeout for Krumoller. His great day continues here in the fifth with a strikeout to start the inning.
Yeah, that strikeout is 7th on the day. He's only walked 1 guy. It's going to be a great outing anytime you can do that. And the slider's really been working for him today on the outer half.
Returning to the plate is Kobe Paxton. 0 for 1, a ground out to Malachi Lopez at second. Back in the third. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that stayed up. 2-0 now. Moeller returns, fastball outside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball. Got an off-balance swing from Paxton. 2-2 now.
I think he's going right back to it here.
Why not? Fastball on the outside, froze him for strike 3.
Well, I think Paxton had the same thought process that we had. And when you're sitting on a slider and you get 93 on the outer black, there's nothing you can do. You just got to walk back to the dugout.
Not at all. Got a pinch hitter in here now. In the place of Jax Medeiros, it is a freshman out of Nashville, Tennessee, Sam Fassbender. He is another Aviator fresh out of high school. He's got a 1-0 count here for Moeller. Now 1-1.
There's some good baseball in Tennessee. I don't know if he's seen a guy like Crew Moeller, though.
Now a fastball that ran inside, 2-1. Graduated from Montgomery Bell Academy, an all-boys prep school. Skied out to center field and taken by Ian Doley. The inning is over. Crew Moeller quickly dispatching the bottom third of the Aviator lineup. 4.5 complete, 15-1 remains your score. We'll be back after this.
Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Back here to the bottom of the fifth, another new arm on the mound for the Capital City Aviators. It is Brandon Buchanan moving in from third base. He will take the mound. He is an attendee of Owens Community College, one of the top community colleges in the nation. He's got Sam Kwapniowski to face here to start his day on the mound. After a foul ball, the count is 0-1. That one outside, rolled away from Chai. Gunnar Campbell finishes his day 2/3 of an inning pitched. He allowed 3 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned. Walked 2, struck out 1. Now a curveball slipped and found its way all the way to the backstop. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 to Quap is popped out into left field and taken in for out number 1. That appears to still be Piona out there and left. I know there's lots of defensive changes around the diamond. Melendrez back in, 2 for 3. Single, double, and a strikeout. That one flipped over towards our first base camera. Strike one. Melendrez in an 0-1 hole. That's a fastball down. One and one now. Melendrez hit hard on a line out to left field. It's gone over the scoreboard at Black Hills Energy Stadium. That's a man's shot to make it 16-1.
Another home run for the Sasquatch from San Diego, California, Benjamin Melendrez.
There, I finally got one. I didn't get to see the towering shot he hit in Pier a little over a week ago, but I got to see that one.
Yeah, that's what he does. I mean, a lot of the breaking balls have been on the outer half, but he got one over the heart of the plate. He did not miss that.
It's another pinch hitter into the game, and it's an easy pinch hit single for Braden Smith. He is taking the place of Carter Towns. Back-to-back hits. Brings up Malachi Lopez for another plate appearance.
On the theme of walk-up songs, Malachi Lopez actually got my input on changing
Really?
his. Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't remember if we were in Casper or Pier, but walk-up songs came up and he was like, hey, I'm thinking of changing mine. And I believe the name of the song is Who's That Girl?
That sounds about right. Lopez chops one out to shortstop. The double play is made. It is 6-3. Double play, and the inning is over. But not before Ben Melendrez enters into the home run column here tonight with a towering shot out to left field. We'll take a break. 16-1 is your score.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Father's Day is done. It is the product of Crowder College, one of many on this Sasquatch roster. Aiden Bond returns to the mound here at home out of Kansas City, Missouri, taking the place of the starter Crew Moeller.
I mean, Crew today was absolutely spectacular. You can't nitpick anything, frankly. I mean, sure, there's the one run, but 3 hits, 8 Ks, 1 walk. Yeah, that'll play.
Exits in line for the win. And we have another pinch hitter in for the Aviators. This is Ethan McLaughlin out of Mount Hood Community College. He's finished up his sophomore year. He's in a 0-2 hole to Aiden Bond.
One of many guys who can do both a pitcher and a hitter. Probably will see him pitch in this series.
Did get a piece of that slider from Bond. Out of Moscow, Idaho. Don't see a ton of Idahoans.
No,
I think that's right. I'm pretty sure
is that
that's
really
right.
it?
I'm pretty sure that's right. Don't see a ton of them in the ILB. The 0-2 pitch is fouled back out of play again. McLaughlin fighting off pitches here. Now a pitch down. First ball here in this at bat, 1-2. Bond, the double toe tap, kick and fire. The slider again down in the dirt, 2-2.
Just throwing another waste pitch for good measure, seeing if you can get him to fish at that. Really liked what we've seen so far from Aiden Bond in a small sample.
Bond, one of the guys that showed up a few weeks into the season, and a fastball. High out of the zone. Gets a swing and a miss from McLaughlin, and it is strike number 3.
I mean, you see that's a fastball with good rise to it. He's a tall, lanky kid, 6'4", gets good extension. The ball jumps in on you. And the breaking stuff moves a lot, but Aiden Bond is a guy who thrives off of that fastball at the top of the zone.
First pitch, fouled away. This is another pinch hitter, and this is one of the guys that I'm more excited to see on this Aviators roster. It is Kurt Heath out of Berkeley, Massachusetts. He's an attendee of Bentley University. Had a great spring in 60 games played. 377 is his final average. His OPS of 937, that's well above average.
Look at that scoreboard. He's got an 0-2 count. Your batter.
Got himself in an 0-2 hole here, though.
Yeah, and he's been thrown into the game as the beer batter.
It's never where you want to be. This one put in play out to Melendrez. It's an easy play for out number 2. And the Aviators are really testing me here. Another pinch hitter. This is number 12, Jack Gallo out of Laguna Beach, California.
Yeah, they're making sure you did your homework.
Yeah, they are. He's from Southeast Missouri State University. Nice breaking ball in the zone for strike 1.
You know, I really would like to see Aiden Bond in a starting role at some point.
We'll have to ask Demos about that. If we'll ever see him there. Another breaking ball. That's off the leg of Gallo. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's something on Jack Gallo. He owns his own cattle company.
Huh.
He's a rancher out in California. Fastball high, taken for a ball. 1-2. JG Cattle Company out of Paso Robles, California.
How about that?
Yeah. Now a 1-2 from Bond. Sent right back where it came from. It's a 2-out single.
Hey, that tells me you really did your homework there. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
What? I know this isn't an actual proper saying, but
Yeah.
South Dakota, cow capital of the world.
We got to be close.
I think it should be.
I know there's a lot of states that could put a bid in. This is another pinch hitter, by the way. This is number 23, Colin Bird, another Casper kid. We've actually seen him play. He played a couple of games for Casper when we were there on the first road trip. He was filling in as Casper, as the Spuds only had one catcher. It's a 1-1 count here. Yeah, I don't know what the number is. It's either, there's two numbers in my head, so I'll say them both. There's either 8 cows per person. There's 8 cattle per person in South Dakota, or 14. I can't remember which one. But Byrne, he grounds out to end the inning. And we are through 5.5. 16-1 remains your score. We'll continue this conversation on cattle after this.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground.
And we're back here, bottom of the 6th. As it stands, it's the last chance at the plate for the Sasquatch here. 15 runs in the 6th. We'll look to tomorrow. Tomorrow, a big night, ring ceremony night for the 2025 ILB champions. Plenty of pregame festivities to go around here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. You know, Dom Torres, who's back at the plate, he told me on the first road trip in Casper he's going for an 0-40 season. That's no home runs and 40 stolen bases. That's a home run swing. He dropped the shoulder on it. He sent it high in the air, but it's plenty foul. Now he gets plunked, and he is on his way to first base.
And Dom Torres pregame today told me he's shooting for 2 stolen bags today. He said, you know, the hard part hasn't been stealing the bases. It's more just getting on base with the opportunities. Because, I mean, the guys in front of him are on base every time.
He can't steal second base if there's somebody on second base. Kendrick Aragon returns to the plate, 2 for 3. A double and a strikeout. You think Torres is going?
I don't think so.
He's
Not
standing up
15.
pretty relaxed. The 1-0 is in the zone to Aragon, 1-1.
There's no clock in baseball, and unwritten rules are, you know, a little silly. But at this point, up 15, bottom 6, 3 outs away from a win.
And that's another hit by pitch. It's a breaking ball that catches the right leg of Aragon. Runners first and second, no outs for a pinch hitter in Wilson Kiefer.
And Justin, you know what we're setting up for. In the inning break, they talked about how bottom of the 6th inning, if a Sasquatch hits a grand slam, someone wins $10,000, courtesy of the Lodge of Deadwood.
We're a couple steps there.
We are. The first 2 legs are put in place, and with the ring ceremony tomorrow, Sam Torelli, the man who provided that $10,000 swing last summer, is here in attendance. So, something to note.
Maybe there's a little bit of Disney magic in the air. Who knows?
Can you feel the love tonight?
I can feel the beautiful weather here in Spearfish, that's for sure. That's a 1-1 to Kiefer. Make it 1-2 after a called strike on a fastball nearing the top of the zone. And that's another hit by pitch. The bases are loaded for Bobo Iandoli.
Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th inning. Toby Yeager. You're a grand slam away.
We've got a mound visit right now. I don't know if they're switching pitchers or just talking to McDonald out there. There's no movement in the bullpen, but they might be talking about some changes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it looks pretty relaxed out there in the pen.
And there is no defensive changes. We will stay here with Iandoli at the plate.
And I think the speakers here at the stadium have made it clear he knows the deal.
Everybody knows the deal. 3 hit by pitches on the bottom 3 guys in the order. Gets Iandoli to the plate. That's a big swing for strike number 1. Plenty out in front.
Yeah, that's the grand slam swing right there.
That was the grand slam swing. I think he was expecting a little more velocity from McDonald. And that's another hit by pitch. That's 4 in a row by McDonald, and a run comes around to score. Make it 17-1 now. Now, of note, McDonald not the hardest thrower in the world. A couple of these have been breaking balls. We're not really at risk of injuring anybody here. A fastball to J.J. Manuel is up out of the zone. 4-1. He has taken the place of Maddox Morrison. This is his second at bat. Now another fastball is high ball 2. He flew out in the 5th. That's a massive swing by Manuel. And Coach Demos just turns his back. He's laughing. That's about all you can do. 2-1 now. Fastball inside. That had a little more velocity to it than the fastballs we've seen. But it's a 3-1 count. Hit hard on a line, but we'll find the outfield grass. Everybody moving station to station. It is just a 1-run single for J.J. Manuel.
Nice hack right there. You could tell he wanted the grand slam, but you know what? He keeps the line moving, keeps the dream alive for, I don't think there's a better candidate than Sim Kwapnowski, Justin.
I don't think so either. Back in the first, what I thought was just a simple pop-up into, maybe deep right center field. Turned, it's high, it's deep. And it's a warning track flyout for Sam Kwapniowski. In all fairness, I think I was not the only one in this stadium that thought that that ball was gone.
He almost had it. Almost did. It was a breaking ball. Just got it a little bit in on the hands.
I mean, that's 8 feet short of the wall. He just missed it. With one out, it's Ben Melendrez now. He will take a breaking ball on the outer half of the plate for strike one. The 0-1 is plenty high. Make it 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Melendrez is put on the ground, chopped. Over to third base. The double play is made. The Aviators escape with only one run up on the board. The bottom of the sixth is complete. 18-1 is your score. We'll be back after this.
On campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
New arm on the mound is a returner to the Spearfish Sasquatch. It is Jackson Peters out of Plano, Texas. He just got into town recently, finished up his senior year at George Mason University, and said that he would come back to the Sasquatch here this summer. A 1.13 ERA last summer, and was 2025 ILB Pitcher of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely dominant. You see he's got a deceptive arm angle. He throws a fastball in the lower 90s. Got great run to it. Every pitch that he throws moves a ton. It's hard to pick it up out of the hand. There's so many reasons why Jackson Peters was as dominant as he was last summer and why he's going to continue to pitch brilliantly wherever he goes.
Yeah, this could be, he's certainly got more of a pro career in his future. It's just a matter of where it's at. He will see 5, 6, and 7 here in the top of the 7th. It is Brandon Buchanan. First pitch is a swing and a miss on a firm fastball in the zone.
Not 100% how long Jackson Peters will be in Spearfish this summer.
Just off the outside corner, maybe a hair low. It's a 1-1 count here to Buchanan.
He was just so important to the team's DNA last year. Him and Hudson Hart locked down in the back end of the pen.
That is a disgusting slider for a ball 2-1. That started probably on the chalk line of the inside chalk line of the right-handed batter's box, and it ended halfway in the left-handed batter's box. A fastball runs high. It's a 3-1 count now. Peters is a guy whose slider pushes 20 inches of horizontal break. 3-1, fastball inside, ball 4.
Sometimes you can run into some difficulty when your pitches have so much movement. You come into the game out of the bullpen, it takes a second to find your vantage points, where to let go to the baseball. I imagine he irons that out in the next batter or two.
Another pinch hitter at the plate is Derek Barrino. First pitch swinging and a fastball in the zone. Fastball at the knees, painted for strike 2. I have Barrino listed as just a pitcher, and I have a feeling that he is just a pitcher.
Yeah.
He's got all of his teammates on the top step. He's also got as much gear in the world as you can get, which is pretty standard pitcher fare. He'll ground out to Lopez. I mean, he's got 2 sliding mitts, wearing batting gloves. He's got a batting glove in each pocket. He's got a couple of ankle guards on. That is the sign of a pitcher who convinced his coach for an at-bat.
And you know what? He put the ball in play against Jackson Peters. I think he deserves a little applause for that.
Better than what I could do. 1 out with a runner on second here. And this is Chai returning to the plate, 0 for 2 strikeouts in the 3rd and the 5th.
You know, Justin, tonight is fireworks night. Fans, if you're watching at home, you could probably drive out to the stadium and make it in time.
Chai went on a nasty slider outside. It's 1-1. Yeah, we're going to wait until it gets dark, which is...
Not for a while.
Yeah, it's quite a ways away.
8 p.m. on the dot right now, so give it an hour maybe?
We've got some... I think there's more than that. That's a foul ball just to the right of the first base bag. I think we've got a little more time than that, to be honest. I know that there's some festivities planned here at the park to get us there, get us to dusk. Sun is still in the sky here in Spearfish. The 1-2 from Jackson Peters is a gross slider that just misses the inside corner of the plate. That's a nasty front hip slider. I don't know how you don't jump out of the way if you're Chai.
I can tell you I would.
Peters returns with the 2-2. Now he gets an off-balance swing. But it was a foul ball. He got a piece of it, and we'll do it again.
And he's only swinging at that because he feels like he has to. Because, I mean, you saw that last one. It started behind him, and it almost found the inside part of the plate.
Another 2-2 pitch is put in play. It's a slow chopper taken by Peters. Buchanan will move up to third, but it is out number 2.
Also in attendance tonight, the only player to have a retired number at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Let's give him a big warm welcome, Ryan.
It's another pinch hitter at the plate. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is Jack Gallo, right?
Looks like number 12.
But he's in the
Come on, Sasquatch fans, let's hear some 2-out, 2-strike.
he's in the 3 spot hitting for McDonald. This is the 8 spot for Pexton. It's an 0-2 count either way. We'll double check on Game Changer after the game. The 0-2 is inside. Nice looking fastball. Just off the plate. 4-1. Full stadium here making some noise on the 2-strike. It is fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again.
Stick around, Coach Game will run the bases with Sampson. The mascots will run, and we'll have fireworks.
This is listed as Pexton, but it is number 12. I don't know what's going on down there. The 1-2 count. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 and out number 3. The Spearfish Sasquatch defeat the Capital City Aviators in 7. 18-1 is your final score. We'll be back with the post-game show after this.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
We're back here to a Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. Again, I'm Justin Hausman along with Nikita Lohman. If we look at some line scores here from this 7-inning run rule, your Sasquatch win 18-1. In the hit column, we'll just go down the line here. For the Sasquatch, 18 runs on 19 hits, committed no errors. Left 4 men on base. For the Aviators in the losing effort, 1 run on 4 hits. No errors, also 4 men left on base. It really just was a top-to-bottom great game for the Sasquatch. Nikita.
Yeah, I mean, you look down this lineup, you have 10 different guys who come into the game and record hits, multiple hits from top to bottom. You have the power. Of course, the big differentiator between the Sasquatch and everybody else, they can go a yard, not just once a week, not just once every few days. It feels like it's every day, and sometimes multiple, especially here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. But Justin, I think the story of the game is the pitching.
It sure was. Crew Moeller is your player of the game here tonight. If we look at his line, 5 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 8 strikeouts and a walk, and he looked great all night long.
He did. He had a great feel for a slider, got a lot of swings and misses on pitches off the plate, but also was able to pound the zone with fastballs. I believe he only threw 4 balls in the entirety of the first 3 innings. He winds up throwing 61 pitches through 5, and 44 of them were strikes. When you have stuff like Crew Moeller does, that is a recipe for success.
Certainly is, and when you're filling up the zone, there's almost no opportunity for your opponent to reach base and do any sort of significant damage. That's exactly what we saw today. Just 1 run through 5 innings. That is the definition of a quality start. He exited in line for the win in a 9-inning game. Of course, we only went 7, so that's an easy win for Crew Moeller. On the hitting side, everybody had a good day. It's a multi-hit game from Ian Doley. Morrison, Quap, Melendrez, also Lopez, Aragon, and Fewer. That's just about everybody in the lineup that started. Ended with a multi-hit game. Got a couple of home runs. 1 from Quap and another from Lopez. We almost got 2 from Quap. We almost got that grand slam in the bottom of the 6th for $10,000 to a fan here at the stadium from the Lodge at Deadwood. But he's about 8 feet short.
Almost, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar is exactly the phrase there. We've got plenty of time here tonight. We'll get a couple, or we hope to get crew up here in the booth. We'll also be hearing from Coach Demos later in this post-game show. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
We're back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. I'm Justin Hausman, joined by Coach Demos. Coach, congratulations. Great way to play on fireworks night.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it was an exciting one. Great one for the fans.
So we talked earlier today. We talked about cleaning up the little things. Is there anything you can share with us about that?
Yeah, no, there's a little, when you're beating teams pretty bad like we did in the start of this week, there's a couple little things that, get a little sloppy because you can get away with them, whether that's your reads or, being lazy on ground balls, having to be as disciplined with your pitches around the zone. So, those things we got away with earlier in the year, but then, as we get deeper and teams start to know you, or you go to the Spuds who've played really good games against us so far this year, you don't get away with those, right? So, same thing today, it's a good run and stuff, but, a couple little things that we have to make sure we clean up, before we go back on the road.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway?
Starting pitching struggled in Casper. We got Crew Muller tonight, who has continued the dominance that he had on the road in Pierre. Now another good quality start tonight at home. What do you see from him?
No, he's great. He's just a competitor. His mentality, everything he does is full intent. He's going to give you his best every single time. And even if it's an off day, he's going to be competitive. He can't let himself not be, right? So that's what you want to see out of a guy like that, especially on a night like this. You got all these people watching First Friday. It just go out there and show them what you got. Who cares, right?
And then finally, you're big on mentality. You're big on staying level-headed through every situation. Tomorrow's ring ceremony. You've got a lot of guys who played last year returning. Lots of great guys who, provided a great summer to this community here in Spearfish. What are you going to do to prepare your guys to play well on ring ceremony night?
You know, it feels just like tonight, right? Like there's going to be a lot of people there. There's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of energy from the crowd, and just going out there and keeping the energy from tonight. Honestly, enjoy yourself. At the end of the day, it's a game, right? We're playing baseball, and our guys are just so talented. It's like you don't have to do too much to be successful, and just staying true to what you have. You know, it's going to be a fun night, and I expect, you know, obviously, you know, all the guys to do well tomorrow. But with that being said, you know, we still got to win a baseball game, right? So the goal is to win, but then also, like, if it gets a little bit like this, you know, just remember to take a deep breath, enjoy where you're at. So I'm excited for that one, and just to see all the faces and see what we've made of it from their success last year coming into this year. So
saw lots of smiles tonight. Hope to see many more through the weekend.
Yeah,
Thank you, Coach, for joining us.
Anytime.
And,
thank you.
Enjoy fireworks tonight.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, guys. You too.
We'll be back for more on this post-game show after this.
Way, Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Back here to this edition of your Spearfish Sasquatch postgame show. Again, your final score here tonight, 18-1. And it really was a complete game on both sides of the ball that we hope to see more of tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, the Bats were thumping. Same thing as per usual. They actually brought that number up. The stat after a game they lose, 14 runs first 2 times. Well, today 18. So that average has now jumped up to just a bit below 15. No, a bit above 15, excuse me. Anyways, they played extremely well. The guys were in it. Crew Moeller, I mean, he really set the tone. First inning came in firing, nothing but strikes. There wasn't any time to sit around, get kind of lethargic. I think that was the issue in Casper, where there's a lot of time standing on your feet. No runs, I mean, no hits, but 5 runs in the first inning of game 2 against the Spuds. You know, that can be taxing on your players in the field who have to come in and hit after. So everyone, you know, was in it from the first pitch, banging the ball around. Pretty much a perfectly executed game from everyone who stepped on the field.
It sure was. I really liked what Coach Demas had to say about smiling and having fun. You say it a lot. It's a kid's game. It really is. So why not have fun, especially when you're winning by 14 runs in front of a large home crowd. I know we were expecting somewhere around 800 tonight. It's the fullest game we've had since Kids Day back on week 1. So yeah, just have some fun in front of a good home crowd. Disney night, fireworks night, we have it all here on a beautiful Friday night in Spearfish. I think that's all we've got for tonight. Any final thoughts, Nikita?
Nothing really jumps out to me. I think, again, they took care of business against a team that they should win games against. I expect them to flush it, come back tomorrow with the same hungry mentality.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Demas had to say. Have fun, but at the end of the day, you got to win a baseball game. So just bring your preparation to the field and go get your job done. That's all for tonight. Be back tomorrow night. If you can't join us here in person for ring ceremony night, join us here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live. We'll be live around 5:30 for a pregame show before the second game of this 3-game set with the Capital City Aviators. For Nikita Lohman and Spearfish Sasquatch Live, I'm Justin Hausman, signing off.